Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Chen.
I'm Nimicum.
I'm Ven Chen.
In this class, I'll read all of you a part of Moby-dick or the whale.
S.
L.
Moby-dick or the whale. Herman Melville. Chapter 15, Chowder. It was quite late in the evening when the little Moss came to the Gleet anchor, and Creek and I went ashore, so we could attend to no business that day. At least none but a supper and a bed. The landlord of the Spartan had recommended us to his cousin Jose of the Tripos, whom he asserted to be the proprietor of one of the best kept hotels in all Nantucket. And moreover, he had assured us that cousin Jose, as he called him, was famous for his chowders. In short, he plainly hinted that we could not possibly do better than try potluck at the Tripots. But the directions he had given us about keeping a yellow warehouse on our starboard, until we opened a white church to the larboard, and then keeping that on the larboard until we made a corner 3 points to the starboard, and that done, then asked the first man we met where the place was these crooked directions of his very much puzzled us at first, especially as, at the outset, Queek insisted that the yellow warehouse their first point of departure must be left on the larboard, and whereas I had understood Peter going to say it was on the starboard. However, by dint of beating about a little in the dark, and now and then knocking up a peaceable inhabitant to inquire the way, we at last came to something which there was no mistaking. 2 enormous wooden pots painted black, and suspended by a scissors, swung from the cross trees of an old topmast, planted in front of an old doorway. The horns of the cross trees were sawed off on the other side, so that this old topmast looked not a little like a gallows. Perhaps I was oversensitive to such impressions at the time, but I could not help stirring at this gallows with a vague misgiving. A sort of crook was in my neck as I gazed up to the 2 remaining horns. Yes, 2 of them, one for Queek and one for me. It's ominous, thinks I. A cuffing minekeeper up on landing in my first whaling port. Jimson staring at me in the Wellman's chapel. And here a gallows, and a pair of prodigious black butts too. Are these last throwing out Obi constituent of it? I was called from these reflections by the sight of a freckled woman with yellow hair in a yellow gown, standing in the porch of the inn, under a dull red lamp swinging there, that looked much like an injured eye, and carrying on a brisk scolding with a man in a purple woolen shirt. "Get on with ye," said she to the man, "or I'll be combing ye." "Come on, Creek," said I. "All right." This mice, Atty. And so it turned out. Wiste. Hostessy being from home, but leaving mice. Assy entirely competent to attend to all his affairs. Upon making known our desires for a supper and a bed. Mice. Assy. Postponing for the scolding for the present. Ushered us into a little room, and seating us at a table spread with the relics of a recently concluded repast. Turned round to us and said to Clam, "Oh God." "What's that about cods?" "Are," said I, with much politeness. "Clam, oh cod," she repeated. "A clam for supper?" "A cold clam." "Is that what you mean?" "Mice." "Assy," says I. "But that's a rather cold and clammy reception in the winter time. Ain't it?" "Mice." "Assy." But being in a great hurry to resume scolding the men in the purple shirt, who was waiting for it in the entry, and seeming to hear nothing but the word clam. "Mice." Assy hurried towards an open door leading to the kitchen, and bawling out "Clam for two," disappeared. "Queek," said I. "Do you think that we can make out a supper for us both in one?" "Clam." However, a warm savoury steam from the kitchen served to belie the apparently chillest perspeck before. But when that smoking chowder came in, the mystery was delightfully explained. The sweet friends, hearken to me. It was made of small juicy clams, scarcely bigger than hazelnuts, mixed with pounded chip biscuit, and salted pork cut up into little flakes. The whole enriched with butter, and plentifully seasoned with pepper and salt. Our appetites being sharpened by the thirsty voyage, and in particular, Queek seeing his favourite fishing fit before him, and the chowder being surpassingly excellent. We dispatched it with great expedition when leaning back a moment and bethinking me of mice. Assy's clam and cod announcement, I thought I would try a little experiment. Stepping to the kitchen door, I uttered the word "God" with great emphasis, and resumed my seat. In a few moments the savoury steam came forth again, but with a different flavour, and in good time a fine cod chowder was placed before us. We resumed business, and while plying our spoons in the bowl, thinks I to myself, I wonder now if this here has any effect on the head. What's that stultifying saying about chowder-headed people? Well, it looked. Queek. Ain't that a live eel in your bowl? Where's your harpoon? Fishest of all fishy places was the try-pots, which well deserved its name. For the pots there were always boiling chowders. Chowder for breakfast, and chowder for dinner, and chowder for supper, till you began to look for fish bones coming through your clothes. The area before the house was paved with clamshells. Mice. Hassie wore a polished necklace of codfish vertebrae. And Hassie had his account book spanned in superior old shark skin. There was a fishy flavour to the muck, too, which I could not at all account for, till one morning, happening to take a stroll along the beach among some fishermen's boats, I saw Host's brindled cow feeding on fish remnants, and marching along the sand with each foot in a cod's decapitated head, looking very slipshod, I assure ye. Supper concluded. We received a lamp and directions from Rise. Hassie concerning the nearest way to bed. What? As Queek was about to precede me up the stairs, the lady reached forth her arm and demanded his harpoon. She allowed no harpoon in her chambers. Why not? Said I. Every true woman sleeps with his harpoon, but why not? Because it's dangerous, says she. Ever since youngsters coming from that unfortunate age of his, when he was gone 4 years and a half, with only 3 barrels of ale, was found dead in my first floor back, with his harpoon in his side. Ever since then I allow no boarders to take such dangerous weapons in their rooms at night. So, Wiste Queek, for she had learned his name, I would just take this here iron and keep it for you till morning. But the chowder, clam or cod tomorrow for breakfast. They says I. And let's have a couple of smoked herring by way of variety. To be continued.